Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadosh, through the Holy Spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, who we learn the truth from. This is the GMS Virginia camp. I also would like to say Shalom, Wabarakim, Labakarium, Shah, Yasha'Allah, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth, waiting on the return of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach to deliver us out of this last captivity. And we're just going to touch on the building of one temple, man. And what I mean by that is basically saying that we know that the third temple is coming, but it's a spiritual temple. It's the body of Yahweh Shah, the elect, the 144,000, which consists of the 1/3, which is part of the 1/3. But you have guys that come into this knowledge and this truth and think that they can, learn a little bit from Great Millstone and then go out and do their own thing. But see, that's against what Yahweh Shah is setting up. We're building the house of David. We're not building two houses of David. We're not building two armies of David. We're building one spiritual temple. And if you try and go amongst your own way, your own understanding, leaning upon your own doctrines that you've came up with, then obviously you're not part of the body of Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, man. You're part of your own body. You're serving your own lust. Matter of fact, can I probably get Romans chapter 16 real fast? I believe it's Romans chapter 16 verse 19, where it says mark them which cause division. Because you guys are serving your own flesh and your own lust when you decide to go out and do your own thing instead of adhering to the body of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, man. You have to stand the things that you have learned, man. Verse 17. All right, whoever got it, just bring it up.
It's Romans chapter 16 and verse 17. It says, Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid.
Yeah, we gotta mark you niggas, man. We gotta set a mark on you niggas, because that's what's happening now. The Lord is exposing a lot of these guys that's causing division. Who's doing that? If you come into the congregation of Great Millstone and then you leave and you start telling brothers other doctrines like flat earth or whatever other heresy there may be that you come up with, you're causing division, because you have younger brothers and new brothers in the faith that may not know, because they don't have an elder brother to guide them that's in this truth, and they'll fall victim to your damn snares and traps. Ultimately it's of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. But you're causing division, man. So we have to mark you, man, because you're contrary to the doctrine that the elders of Great Millstone have bestowed upon us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Continue on.
Verse 18. For they that are such, serve not our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, but their own belly.
Yeah, and that's the point. You don't serve Yahweh Shah, you serving your own belly. You in the camp, looking at the leaders of the camp, man, I can do that. I can do that. I can teach. I can do that. But little do you know, it ain't about that, man. The Lord put men up over you in the spirit because of the task that he's going to give those men, and the task that he has given those men and what those men have been through. Ain't about who can teach the best and read the best, man. You may have a guy over you that you may know more than him, but that don't mean shit, man, because that ain't what it's about. But you guys are not spiritual. Why? Because you want to fill your own belly. I can build my own camp over here. I'm starting my own thing, because you see these groups like Israelite, Tried and Fried, in the Sakari movement, which is still to be seen if anybody in Sakari is right, but you know how we feel about you, Alizé. And the Israelite Tried and Refined group, you see niggas, young dudes in the truth, they see that and they think they can do, that's cool to do. Start talking shit against the elders and doing your own thing. They did it, I can do it too. Meanwhile, they got fresh lineups. They don't go out every week. They're not in order. Tell me, how you learning order if you're not under the right men, man? If you just able to just show up to camp when you want, do what you want, how are you learning order and humility, man? You got something you want to say?
Yeah, kind. You know what I mean? Like the brother was saying, you know what I mean? When we teach the young ones, we supposed to, you know what I mean, show them, you know what I mean, experience things. But, you know, like I said, you know what I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm a great talker, but, you know, when it comes to scriptures, I'm just, you know what I mean, I'm gonna just get straight to the point. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 1. And it says, the elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder and a witness of the suffering of Yahweh Shai, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. It says, feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind, neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being examples unto the flock. You know, and that's why you have older brothers being overcharged, you know what I mean, over brothers, because they've been the same thing what you've been through, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They started small as well, you know what I mean? But over time they grew, you know what I mean? And now, you know what I mean, those elders, you know what I mean, are examples, because you never know if, you know what I mean, there may come a time where you know what I mean, you may have a young brother that's over you, and so, you know what I mean, you have to show him, you know what I mean, what the elders have taught you, so that way he can, you know what I mean, basically follow the same way. You know what I mean? So that way, you know what I mean, over generation. That's how it's always been, you know? Yeah,
you got guys that watch on the sideline, man, I can join now. It's about the spirit, man. You got to have patience, let the spirit work. You got brothers that's in this thing, that's been in this thing for a little while. Man, we came in, we had the whole signs for hours, man. Just hold posts for hours, Don't even do nothing, you know? Dudes, then you just come in and use some ultimate prophet, man. And why is that? Because it teaches you humility. Even if you were under a wicked nigga, the Lord still had him over you to teach you certain things, man. So you'll be able to lead brothers that's under you. But you guys want to skip all that, the beginning stage, and go straight to master samurai, master teacher. Now I'm already Bruce Lee, you know? But let brothers that been in this thing for a while confront you, and you'll be confounded, man. Because the spirit deals with them, it don't deal with you, man. And that's when you start speaking shit that don't make no damn sense. And you start sounding like a fucking idiot. Even a nigga in the world will look at you, sports is a sin. Christian will be like, what, nigga? You know? And these are just little things that these dudes do when they claim to be part of the body. It's not about having GMS on your name page. It's not about saying double honors to the elders of Great Millstone and then doing exactly what they told you not to do. They told you don't teach nothing they don't teach. If you haven't heard them speak on it, don't speak on it, man. We had to learn that the hard way with our leader, man. Our old ex-camp leader. Bringing out he brought out the flat earth doctrine. You know, he led the charge for you niggas, man. You know?
Hey, man, it's crazy, man. Even 2018, man, that this flat earth doctrine is still going on, man. It's crazy, man, how that small bit of virus is still on, you know what I mean? It's on, you know what I mean? It's on the topic, man. That should have been done a long time ago.
He planted a wicked seed. Those niggas planted wicked seeds. Then you had 3 guys in the LA camp, right? They broke off from the main camp, and they were teaching it for a while on the highways and byways, but where they at now? Fucking gone. MIA, missing. So you went from teaching every week in order to no flat earth, and now you don't even go out. No, that was the real deal. You really didn't want to go out.
Yeah, God.
It showed, man. You know?
Yeah. And it goes to show you, man, that you're more really part of this thing, man. You know what I mean? You just wanted to be in it just to be in it, man. Or else, you know what I mean, you used to be out there on the highways and byways.
That's right. That's right. You got something else you want to bring up?
If you don't got nothing, I got it.
This is Romans chapter 8 and verse. Slack.
Take your time, bro. You got it. just grab that 1 Peter chapter 2 real quick.
Roughly paraphrasing, it say that all things work together for the good of them who love Yahweh
that's a song.
So even if that guy, somebody that rebuked you, they was in the wrong, through the Spirit it weighed out in the balances that you was wrong spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Because you ended up falling out and forsaking the flock.
Yep.
So what the hell, man? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can you find he that suffer? You got to suffer wrongly.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So yeah, it's spiritually, you know what I'm saying? It's a balance, man. You know, spiritually, you know, you brothers was wrong that claimed that you got rebuked wrong, but you ended up falling out and teaching doctrines of devils and basically not doing the work anymore. You know what I'm saying? So really, it weighed out that you were the one going off. You know what I'm saying? In the spirit. You know what I'm saying?
If you can't find this,
That's
the scripture that we're trying to look for is basically suffering wrongly in this truth, because you will have instances where
I think I got it.
you got it. Okay, go on.
Let me see this right. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 2 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 12, and it says, "Wherefore I write unto you, I did not." It's like, I did it not for he causeth that which have done the wrong, nor for his cause that he suffereth wrong, but that. It's like I'm going slowly. It says, "Wherefore, though I write unto you, I did it not for his cause that had done the wrong, nor for his cause that suffereth wrong, but that our care for you in the sight of the Most High may appear unto you all."
Yeah, that's not the one I was looking for, but that's a good one too. Because sometimes you will be right in a situation with an elder brother or a brother in the truth, and you just got to take the low road. You just got to be that teaches humility. A lot of brothers can't understand that, man. Just like the elders Yashawamba and Ariella and all in Dallas, they dealt with their wicked leader, man, for years. Him treating them like that. For years they had to take the back seat, man. And you see what they had now, though. They got that elder status, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Rightly deserved.
Exactly, you know? They went through hell for years with that, man. Hey, the brother in Atlanta dealing with Yarada. Hey, them brothers dealing with that nigga for years, you know? And now you see that brother, hey, he got he's head of that camp now, you know, through the Spirit. But they had to, hey, sometimes you just have to suffer wrongly, man. You ain't gonna always be, hey, get your way in this thing, man. Hey, I'm right, so they gotta, no, man. You know? The Lord likes to try us, man, and really you gotta go through it to really understand it. You know? Like the elders always say, you have to live out these scriptures. And when you actually do, then you realize, hey, yeah, you know? Yeah. You know?
On that 1 Peter?
Yeah, chapter 2.
So 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 3, it says, "If so be ye have tasted that Yahweh is gracious, Yahweh Shemashah is gracious, to whom coming as unto a lively stone, disannulled indeed of men, but chosen of the Most High, and precious, ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood, to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to the Most High by Yahweh Shah Mashiach."
So we're spiritual stones, man. We're actually building something right now, man. And we're offering up living sacrifices. So you got to do it. Well, I took L's while I was in GM. You got to take L's, man.
You got to.
You do a living sacrifice.
Yeah, come on. And I just want to say, and those that, that don't want to follow order, and then, they be all kicked out and stuff like this is for them. This is Sirach chapter 6, verse 1, and it says, "Instead of a friend, become not an enemy, for thereby thou shalt inherit an ill name, shame and reproach. Even so shall a sinner that have a double tongue." And that's why, that's why you see a lot of brothers and elders, they be, calling these fallouts, ill names, like Bubble Eyes and, leopard and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean, you deserve it, man, because you tried to pervert the doctrine, man. And so that's why you get made fun of, man.
That's right.
That's that quick thing.
That's right, man. We're building up a spiritual house, man. Lively stones, man. You can't come trying to build another house, man. Oh, I'm taking losses. You got to, man. You got to sacrifice your life in this world for the truth. Physical loss is spiritual gain, man. And you got to understand that. But the Lord is not going to have you to where you ain't able to survive and do this work. You got to have faith, man. You got to have faith. You know, the Lord is going to allow you to get to camp and do the work. He's going to provide make sure you eat. Hey, nigga, you still breathing, right? Obviously, because I was homeless and this, that, and that. Other brothers was homeless. Obviously, you was still fine eating, you know? You was still breathing. How else was you able to make it to camp and watch those brothers outside, you know? Because you never made it in, you know? Which proves you just a two-third nigga, man. You making excuses for you really wanted to be in the world, nigga. As soon as you stop listening to GMS, your ass went to the barbershop, got a line up, went to the club, looked for some pussy, you know? Hey, niggas not forgot how fucking scary this world is, man. You can step outside, think you finna go to the mall, and a damn straight bullet hit you in your damn head, man. You know how many judgments the Lord got out here for people, man? And you not having that protection, you just had in your pride, man. Hey, the Lord got something for you niggas.
I got a precept for that too. This is Sirach chapter 7, verse 4. And it says, and it says, justify not thyself before the Lord, and boast not of thy wisdom before the king. Seek not to be judged, being not able to take away iniquity, at least at any time thou shalt fear the person of a mighty, and lay a stumbling block in the way of thy uprightness, man. So, you know what I mean? Don't boast about your wisdom because you know this thing. Just because you know what I mean? Just because you in 3 months you think you know everything, man. And then when like you have somebody else that's trying to test you on your wisdom, you're gonna be feeling stupid, man, and don't know a damn thing, man.
Yeah, because you just regurgitating everything. When you first come in, all you doing is regurgitating, man. What you heard from the elders, man. Which ain't nothing wrong for that, because you're a baby. You know? But you got, I know breakdowns now. Yeah.
Be choking on that meat.
Yeah, who wanna fuck with me now? Then if a brother really brings something your way, you be, you know? Really get deep on you, you know? Brothers learn a few scripts. Niggas act like they woke up and knew the breakdown of Deuteronomy chapter 28, man. That shit gets me every time, man. You say we ain't gotta follow men. Where did you learn Deuteronomy 28, the breakdown from, man? From men. You ain't, you woke up one morning, oh shit. We the Hebrew Israelites, you know? You saw the elders of Great Millstone teaching, or some other camp. Even if it was some other camp, you still learned it from men. So don't sit up here and tell me you don't follow men.
I got a precept. Hebrews 13:7. Remember them which have the rule over you, who have spoken unto you the word of the Most High. Who's basically that's talking about the men that taught you the word, man. You know? Somebody taught you this word, man. No, that's all I wanted to say.
That's right. Somebody taught you the truth. Elisha and Elijah. Elisha called Elijah his master. Baruch, Jeremiah commanded. The scripture said Jeremiah commanded Baruch to be his scribe. Write down what the Lord just gave me, you know. And I ain't asking you, write it down, you know. What did Baruch say? I don't follow me, I follow Yahweh. I don't follow you, Jeremiah, I follow Yahweh, you know. And Baruch is one of our heavenly forefathers, man, that we look up to, man. And more than likely, Baruch is back today. But you niggas say, well, we ain't gotta follow him, man. We building our own temple over here, man. Like, we the SRS. What was that? The fat Northern Kingdom nigga?
Oh, yeah, I forgot what
we the SRS. That nigga still make videos?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He still be looking like a goddamn blow-up dog.
He's still scoffing.
Yeah, man. Hey, you got a lot of these clowns out there, man, that think they're gonna be saved in that day, man. You know?
Got no precept. 2 John verse 9. whosoever transgress and abide not in the doctrine of Hamashiach have not the Most High. He that abide in the doctrine of Hamashiach, he have both the Father and the Son. So it's a doctrine, man. You know, and the scriptures say that the spirit testimony is the spirit of prophecy, man. You know, the elders and us brothers at Great Millstone, man, we constantly pushing prophecies, man. We constantly prophesying, man. We like the main group that prophesies, man. You know, and a lot of these people, a lot of these dudes out here learned the doctrine, learned the truth from the elders at Great Millstone, man. So you know, it's a one group that preach a particular doctrine, and they all speak the same doctrine, man. And that doctrine was given by Yahweh Bashim outside, man. It's not the doctrines of men, yo. You know, that's it. That's
exactly,
all.
man. We the testimony of Yahweh Shai's prophecy. Who else talking about prophecies, man? Who else bringing out these prophecies, man? You know, the government shut down last night. The only videos I seen on this GMS video, brothers in GMS, boy, IUIC, you know what I'm saying? These niggas worrying about they lavish Passover, man. They Hezekiah Passover, man. You know? Hey, and that's another thing. The Passover coming up, what is it, March 1st, March 7th, something, early March. Like the first week of March. Hey, man, this one gonna be this gonna be that big one right here, man. Sure. You know, the year of prophecy, man. So, hey, niggas is playing games. You know, the Lord weeding you niggas out of there, man. He weeding you niggas out of there. And the brother get Ephesians chapter 2.
2 and 12. I think.
We might as well start there, yeah. You know, the Lord's getting you niggas out of there that he don't want in his house, man. You know? And he's gonna bring in a lot of confusion of faces that don't look like you niggas, man. And we seeing that on a big scale, man. I was watching a video. Dude look like straight Edomite. Dude like straight Edomite, but hey, calling name Yahweh Bashim Abishai. That was the Great Mill, like a straight old Edomite with a beard, man. You know? That's gonna bug a lot of Jake out, man.
This is Ephesians chapter 2. I think it's a Philippians. Let me get Philippians. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12, and it says, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not in my presence only, but how much more in my absence, working out your own salvation with fear and trembling." You know, just because you know what I mean, the Lord is not here anymore, doesn't mean that, you know what I mean, the Lord has set up certain people, you know what I mean, to take his spot, you know, and that's why, you know what I mean, the Lord said, you know what I mean, obey as my presence as I was here, but also if I'm not here, you know, so basically somebody has somebody also has to take responsibility, you know, which is the elders and other brothers, you know, that's over us, you know, so that, like I said before, so that way we can come in and teach other brothers as well, you know what I mean. It's an order thing, you know. There's always order in everything, you know what I mean? Even in certain jobs, governments and everything, man, that's a sector, you know what I mean? There's always a chain of command, and you have to know where your lot is, man. You know, like I said, it's not about being the best, man. We seen people that were the best and fell out, man. You know what I mean? It's been documented, like I said, you know what I mean? We've seen it in person, man. It's nothing new. Like I said, the Lord's not looking for the best. You know, the Lord already set up elders for a reason, man. It's pretty common sense, man. It's spiritual common sense, but like I said, you're always gonna have them, you know what I mean? Like I said, but you know what I mean, it was ordained, you know what I mean, to happen like that anyways, you know what I mean? You're always gonna have them scoffers, but like I said, but it's a lesson experience that we have to go through.
Exactly. Yeah, I got a government job, man, and in the military, I see it all the time in the military, they have hella ranks, man, and they put you through hell, man. They put you through hell if you first coming in, man. They treat you like you ain't nothing, you know. Every organization has some type of order and rank to it, man. Even even if you work at fast food or a little job, you know what I'm saying? There's order. You got a manager. You got a guy that's been there 6 years, 7 years, head chef or whatever. That's with any type, because if you don't have order, you have disorder, man. You gotta have order. And with order comes following after men. It's really vexing that you have to keep stressing this to niggas, man. with the times that we in, you know. Niggas, hey, Yashawama, Elder Yashawama did that video about his vision, man, and hey, that's a scary vision. That ain't even half of what's gonna befall this place, man. You know, but niggas think it's a fucking game. All you wanna see, you gonna realize, man, when the Lord start making your pockets dry and all hell catching loose out here, you gonna realize the truth, man. And Esau gonna force that mark of the beast on your ass too, man. You know? Brother got something they wanna get?
God.
Oh yeah, still get that Ephesians 2, start at verse 14.
I get that already. This is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 14, and it says, "For he," it's like Ephesians, it says, "For he is our peace, who have made both one, and have broken down the middle wall of the partition between us, having abolished in his flesh for the enmity between the law of the commandments contained in ordinances, for the make himself of one new man, so making peace, and that he might reconcile both unto the Most High in one body by the cross, having slain the enmity thereby."
Yeah, so he said one body, not two different bodies. Another key word is the reconciliation. He's reconciling us back. So if you're being, by what? By the cross, right?
Yeah.
So if he's reconciling us back, the word reconcile, when you go to reconcile, is bringing back.
Bring it back.
So how can other nations be brought back to something they were never part of, man? In one body. He's reconciling back those from us, from this Gentile state of mind, man. Our people have lost themselves, man. When you say you've been integrated, Esau allowed integration. That means you have integrated into the Edomite civilization. You have integrated into the so-called white man's policies. You have integrated into his society. And with that, you lost your heritage and who you were. You don't get integration and keep who you are. You fought for integration and that's what you got. Now you don't. Now you call yourself black. You know. You want to be a doctor. You want to be a policeman. You want to be in this military. You've integrated into this man's society, which is the worst thing that has happened to our damn people, man.
We lost who we were, man, after the integration thing, man. That's why you see, you know what I mean, the curses really, came upon us when they say, thou shalt hate thy brother, because Jake want to save everybody else, but he can't save his own people, man. That integration really destroyed our people.
Yeah. So the Lord is reconciling the elect back as one body. So if you're not a part of the body, you're counted. You're not going to be delivered. You know. And I don't care. Hey, you can call it ass kissing. You can call it whatever the fuck you want. But if following those great men is going to get me on the chariot and part of 144,
I do.
Hey, I do it all day long. Fuck you mean, nigga. You know what comes with that, man? Yahweh Shah said joint heirs, man. You can call it what you want. If that's going to get us the fuck out of here and in the kingdom with the blessings and these curses lifted, then let it be so, man.
I got a precept.
Because what you doing ain't going to do it. Ain't going to cut it, man.
2nd Ezra, chapter 1.
So, and I damn sure ain't following no nigga that only been in 3 months, 6 months, over men that's been in this thing for decades. You out of your fucking mind.
2nd Ezra, chapter 1, verse 38. And now, brother, behold, what glory, and see the people that come from the east, unto whom I will give for leaders Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Hosea, Amos, and Micah, Joel, Obadiah, and Jonas, Nahum, Habakkuk, Haggai, Zephaniah, Zechariah, and Malachi, which also called the angel of Yahweh. So, the Most High gave us the prophets to lead us, man. And those men are on the earth, man. If they ain't the elders of Great Millstone, then
who could it be, right?
Who is it, man?
Who is it?
Yeah, Lee, can you give us the key? You got the key. Hey, you ain't got the answer, Sway. Can you let us know if we off? Can you let us who we supposed to follow? Is it Nate? Because he say the mark of the beast ain't the RFID chip.
Bubble eyes?
Is it bubble eyes? This nigga say Edomites can make you when Obadiah clearly says they can't. Damn idiot. Is it
HODC?
HODC, we gotta go back to get a passport, go to Israel. and be subjected under Esau's laws over there?
God.
Who is it? You know?
God.
Who do we fault? Give us the answers, nigga. You been in for 3 months, you know.
Maybe it's ISUBK. What about them?
Yeah, it gotta be ISUBK. Is it ISUBK? You know?
God.
The dudes that look like Power Rangers out in Times Square? You know?
God.
Who is it, man? If not the elders, great. Well, your elder had a biker jacket on. You know? Like that got anything to do with the doctrine, man.
God.
We talking about doctrine, man. Spiritual deliverance, man. And like the brother said, hey, the prophets are back here today on the earth. This is the last hoorah. This is going to be the wickedest judgment ever befall on this earth. Nothing never been seen before, pursuing the Daniel chapter 12, verse 1.
It's going to be worse than the 10 plagues of Egypt, man.
Exactly. So every prophet is back. Every prophet has came back and is back, man, for this last hoorah.
Man, I gotta say, you know, man, Jim was the best saying, man, your brothers will repent, man. Like in all seriousness, no, man, it's like we're like, oh shit, man, what's about to happen? Like I said, man, the prophecies are already fulfilling in the first month of this month, man, with the crazy ass snow, the government, and all that shit. Come on, man. And then y'all want to sit here, you know, me trying to rebuke the elders, and then you know, what I mean, trying to bring discourse, man. Y'all out of your goddamn minds, man.
It's like baby, man.
It's like, man, it's a bigger picture than basically, I mean, what's happening right now. You know what I mean? That's, you know, me going to Israel, man. Look, man. It's a bigger picture, man. This is way bigger than basically what it is, man. Y'all niggas don't understand, man. But you know how it is. You know, I'm sucky, but you know how it is. You know that some niggas just gotta learn the hard way, man.
Yeah. And it's always GMS is wrong, but yet you got men following men in IUIC and all these other camps.
Yeah.
But GMS is the only camp where it's men worshiping, you know. But yeah, you got all these other. If you ain't part of GMS, you part of another camp. So are they going on? Why aren't y'all getting on them? They following, man. Yakko Wacko losing fucking sleep over us. Niggas, they ain't paying him no mind no more, man. It's always GMS. That's how you know who got the truth. Because it's plenty other camps out there now. Plenty other camps. You know? Are they men pleasers? You niggas are off, man. And really, y'all lightweight. That's why y'all don't come down to the camps and actually come to, you know, converse with brothers face to face. Get your ass sliced and diced, man. You know? That's what you don't want.
I got a precept. Sirach chapter 3, verse 2, it says, for Yahweh have given the father honor over the children. You know, the elders, they on a higher level than us, man. They are spiritual fathers, man. And it's truth. Didn't Paul say, I have begot you through the gospel? You know, Paul was a spiritual father over the flock back then, man. You know,
yeah, if I'm writing a letter, right, to the church, and you got thousands of brothers listening to my letters and adhering to them and obeying them, are they not following that man? What he says? You're dealing with guys that don't even know the history behind what took place. They don't even know what the significance of those letters. Those are actual letters that had to get sent to places, man. Why Paul was catching hell? Under the Sanhedrin, under Rome's rulership, getting locked up and got to write letters and get them sent out under distress, man. To actual brothers, man. They had to read on that and believe on that and keep the body intact. That's why he's writing, hey, mark them that cause division among, hey, you know, adhere to me. That's why he said, follow me as I'm a follower of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. You go back to that Ephesians 2, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's like it.
Read down to verse 22.
I had something on something. I'll hold it off.
Whoever was reading it, though.
It was me. So.
Whatever verse we stopped at.
I got it. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 16, and it says, and he might reconcile both unto the Most High in one body by the cross, having slain the enmity thereby, and came and preached peace to you which were afar off, and to them that were nigh. For though him
So to them that were far off and to them that are not, the people that know they're Israelites and the ones that got casted afar off, pursuing the prophecy, pursuing the Hosea throughout the four corners of the earth.
Verse 18, it says, for through them we both have an access by one Spirit unto the Father. Now thereby ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and with the house of the Most High, and are built upon foundation of the apostles and prophets.
Built upon the foundation of what?
Apostles and prophets.
So there's a foundation that's laid out for us to be built upon as those lively stones. Foundation is laid, and you bring your stone, sit it there in the corner. You bring your stone, sit it next to him. You build your stone, sit it next to his stone. And continue in order till we stack that thing up to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is pleasing, man. Weird.
And it says apostles and prophets, Yahweh Shai.
And while this temple is being built, you got brothers with the armor of the Most High on too, man. Guarding that temple. Fighting off the wiles of the devils, man. Because you got soldiers that guard, the temple too, man. You just can't just bust up in the temple. When we had the temple, the actual physical, you couldn't just bust up in it. What's up? That was for the Levitical priests. You had men outside guarding that, man. Hey, probably during the time of I believe during the time of the reign of Herod, you actually had Roman guards guarding the temple. I could be wrong, but Rome took governance over the temple. That's why they put Herod over Israel. They still let the Levitical priests did what they do. But just like they have their militants out today, they had their centurions amongst Israel during that time, like actually walking amongst Israel, keeping them in check. They're lower ranking militants, They're Caesars and they're higher ranking military people. They were, governing other areas, but their actual base soldiers wasn't, oppressing Israel, man. Taxing Israel, So they had people guarding the temple back then. So this temple is spiritual temple. We're guarding this, man, with the armor of the Yahweh Shai.
And it says apostles and prophets, Yahweh Shai Mashiach himself being the chief cornerstone, in whom all the building framed together, growing unto a holy temple in the Lord, in whom you also are built together for the habitation of the Most High.
So what are you Christians talking about, man? We waiting for the next temple to be built in Israel, man. What the fuck are y'all talking about, man? You just said spiritual temple, And you Christians lightweight anyways, man. Y'all don't want to deal with us on the highways and byways. That's why when y'all bring up rape, and all the other bullshit that brothers ain't even never done. No, deal with the breakdowns, deal with the scriptures, deal with the curses,
Yeah, and it says, in whom you also are built together for the habitation of the Most High through the Spirit.
Man, that's the point, man. Because you devils know who the fuck we are, man. Even if you don't know we the children of Israel, you know we special. I was watching P. Diddy new singing show The Four, and the Edomite record label owner brought out how hip-hop is the #1 consumed genre on the earth. So that every nation is fucking listening to hip-hop. That's why you see Marley in her room. I kill a nigga, shoot a nigga, but blonde head ass Marley, she 15, 16 rapping, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, We the salt of the earth, and they know that. Hey man, we did these people dirty. And there's something special about these people. We can't put our finger on it, but there's something special about it. Any other nation, when you do something to their people, it's wartime, Why is it wars going on right now? Because you're doing stuff to their people, so they're fighting back. But when it's with us, that's hate. You can't fight your oppressor, that's hate. But what the fuck is going on in the Middle East with American army as we speak, or whatever the fuck, Those nations are trying to fight your asses off, man. Ain't no ISIS versus no, they're trying to fight y'all from taking over their damn land, man. They see who over there. You Edomite damn soldiers, man. Get the fuck out of here. Blow this motherfucker up, They come out with rocket launchers, shoot your camp, blow that shit up. You don't keep that democracy over there. Keep that Western civilization shit over there. We see what y'all did to them damn so-called black people. Native, we seen that shit. Don't bring that shit over here. Pestilence, rape. All women ain't wearing no pants, man. That's what they fighting for. And you damn gooks, hey, I don't know what the fuck y'all not about to be the next superpower. You know? Y'all out of y'all fucking head, man.
They believe that because, you know what I mean, they got the numbers and then, you know, they ordered that to America.
Y'all the only people on the earth that look like y'all ass for the fucking... Y'all ain't got no damn eyelashes, man. Y'all the only people on the earth that look like that, man. You don't think that's fucked up? Or coincidence?
As a matter of fact, over there, too, they suffering, too, because there are way more men out there than women. And so they suffering it, too, as well.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean? I watched the documentary. And also, you know what I mean? And also, you know what I mean? They got poor man jobs as well. You know what I mean? The rich keep richer and the poor keep poorer and poorer. And then, you know what I mean? Sooner or later, there's going to be a rebellion in China. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? I understand, too. Like I said, you know what I mean? China, I mean, you got to understand, too. You know what I mean? China's suffering, too. But, of course, you know what I mean? They got, of course, you know what I mean? They're not going to let it out. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? They got their problems, too, so to speak, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's work. That's work.
Just because they got numbers, that don't mean shit.
That's work. Yeah, appreciate you want to
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 17, and it says, "My son, go on with thy business in meekness, so thou shalt be loved with him that is approved. The greater thou art, the more humble."
Hey, go thyself with meekness. Hey, that shit in the world that you learn. Hey, you ain't about to the nigga play ball on the court. Hey, you ain't about to show me out in front of every damn body. I'm a man. You know? Hey, you be amongst niggas. Hey, you ain't about to just joke with me. I'm a man. You ain't about to just show me out. Hey, I ain't about to just follow what the fuck you. Hey, I'm a man. I'm my own man. You know? That's that nigga mentality, man. But yeah, you go in the job. Yes, boss. Go clean them goddamn toilet. Yes, boss. You know? Hey, come clean and come mop this floor. Hey, didn't I tell y'all, hey, why you late? Oh, sorry, boss. You know? Hey, I need you to work extra hours. Okay, boss, you know? But when it's the truth, I ain't gotta do that. I'm just men. When you should be looking at them way higher than you look at your damn boss, man. Especially if your boss is damn Edom. Even if you're fucking Jake. Jake's worse than the damn Esau, man. Old ass nigga Jakes go to church on Sunday and look down on young Jake, and all they do is talk shit. Yes, boss. Got your boss. But in the truth, you can't listen to brothers, man. That's what the Lord got something for you niggas, man. Hey, you know what Luke says? The man that put it back to plow is not fit for the kingdom. You know?
It says, "My son, go on with thy business in meekness, so thou shalt be beloved of him that is approved. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself." And
the greater you are, the more you humble yourself. The more you help brothers out. Brothers got a question, you ask them. Brothers need direction, you direct them, man. You know, and that's with anything, whether it be knowledge in the scriptures, whether it be financial advice, whether it be, you know, finding a job, whether it be, you know, handling family and friends in the world. You help brothers out in that, man. You serve them brothers, man. Because you've been through certain things that they need to know. How do I handle this when I'm in the truth? Or how do I have to conduct myself on the job? How do I conduct myself at home? Because you have a lot of times young dudes come in the truth and they think that the destruction, it happened to me, you think the destruction gonna come your first year. Oh yeah, the Lord come back this year now. Because you just find out who you are, so you think, but then you realize, nah, it don't work like that. Or you may come in and think you got to curse out all your family members and everybody you know in the world. And then, no, you ain't got to be like that, man. You conduct yourself a certain way. Because the Lord can have it when all shit go down. You might have to lead your family, man. You don't know. And they might listen in that day. They might not. There's more of a chance they don't. But you never know what the Lord can do. There's a scripture about the Lord saving your household. You know? You might have an instance where, you know, you tell your family not to take the chip. And you explain it to them, and they might listen, man. You don't know in that day how things are going to go down. So you can't just go and cussing everybody out that you knew in the world. Especially the man and woman that raised you, that wiped your ass when you was a baby. Swallowed you and shit, you know. That's not how you conduct yourself as royalty, as a prince and power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You be humility and meek in this thing, man. Period. We servants first before we kings, man.
And it says, "The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. Many are high So like it says, many are in high place and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. Ooh, the mysteries are unto the meek of the phone. And it says, for the power of the Lord is great. And it says, and he is honored of the lowly. Seek not the things, it's like it says, seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are, you know what I mean, that are above thy strength. But what is commanded thee, think thereupon.
Yeah, hey, Jesse Jackson don't know these scriptures. Al Sharpton don't know these scriptures. All these men that's highly renowned don't got the mysteries of these scriptures, man. The more you humble yourself, the more you stay meek, the more that will be revealed unto you, the more that the Spirit will be imparted unto you, man. You know? You got to do that, man. You got to come in this thing as a newborn baby. You can't come in like you, hey, nah, I'm my own man, and I'm going to stand on my own too. And if I don't like what's being said, I'm out of here, you know? That's that nigga shit, man. That's that nigga shit. You got dudes in sports. If they want to win a championship, every dude may not like each other on the team. Everybody may not like to play that sprint because they don't get to touch the ball. Man, I want to be incorporated in the play. Why LeBron James got to get the ball every time? You know, I can shoot. But yet you get the W, you win, but you mad because you ain't get the ball. But the end goal is to win. Fuck all that selfish shit, man.
And it says, but what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence, for it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret. It says, be not curious in unnecessary. Be not curious in unnecessary manners, for the more things are showed unto thee, then men understand. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. That was it on that.
Hey, evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. I suspect that the elders are going off. I suspect that they wicked.
I expect the biker jacket.
Yeah, hey, yo. I don't know about him, you know.
Yeah, kind of. The hell drinking, you know what I mean, while on the video. You know, that's that, you know what I mean, that's not right.
You know, overthrowing their judgment. You know, you not forgot who the hell you under, man. You forgot how highly you looked at those men before you even knew the truth. Now you looking at them like an average dude. Those ain't average men, man. Those ain't no such thing as average of being in this. You got to stress that. Being in this truth decades, man, is not no light thing. That's the hardest thing you will ever do in your life. Those are not average dudes right there, man. Those are highly favored men by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And it would behoove you to shut your ass up and learn under the men that they put over you, man. Period.
Ooh, that's another scripture.
What you finna receive, you want women, you gonna have women, man. You want all these rich, you gonna have all that shit that you want. You know? All the Lord is asking for you to be a servant first, man. You gotta know both sides of the coin. False balance is an abomination to the Most High. Before you can lead, you gotta know how to serve, man. Yahweh Shah came and washed the disciples' feet, man, you damn idiot. Did you forget about that? He let men spit on him and slap him, man. Did you forget about that? And you supposed to be some damn body? Fuck out of here, man.
Verse 28.
You wait till the Lord turn us into hunters, man. You wait till the Lord turn these fishers into hunters, man.
Verse 28, it says, in the punishment of the proud there is no remedy, for the plant of the wicked have taken root in him. The heart of the prudent will understand a parable, and an attentive ear is a desire of a wise man. So hey, like I said, I mean, the plant of the wicked have basically overtaken them, man. You know, sometimes there's no remedy. You know what I mean? Sometimes he was just made, you know what I mean, just to be like that. And so, you know it's judgment. Hey, all I can do is just, you know, scoff. You know what I mean? Whatever you got to do. You know what I mean? Rebuke them. If you don't, if you don't listen, you know, take them to witness. You know what I mean? More other witnesses. After that, you just kick them out of the council, man. Just let us do. Hey, get him out of here. Hey, I mean, he's a thorn. You know what I mean? Trim the fat, so to speak. You know.
Cause you gotta look out for the body. One temple we building. We can't have you break down other brothers off your madness. You know. Can't have that, man. That's why I was curious about home dude that was trying to get with a hold on, man. Because I know you done some shit went down with you and the other brothers over there. So what you trying to bring over here, man? Some bullshit. That wasn't gonna stand anyway. His ass would have got rebuked. You got something you wanna bring out y'all time?
I had something from what you said about the Christians earlier.
Go on.
About the temple. Acts 7 and 38 says, Salaki, 48 says, howbeit, Most High dwell not in temples made with hands, as said the prophet, because it's a spiritual temple now, you know, so it's not going to be no physical temple built, right? The temple is being built right before your eyes, right? The men of the Lord here in Israel, man, right? Everything's spiritual now, you know. The things that was before was shadows of things that would be after, man. Right? That was it,
beautiful point, man.
I got one last scripture. This is Amos chapter 9. It's like I think this is Amos chapter 12. No, Amos chapter 9, verse 9. And it says, for lo, it says, I will command and I will shift the house of Israel from among all nations. As a corn is sifted in a sheaf, yet shall not the least of the grain fall upon the earth. So, you know, so basically, you know what I mean, the Lord, I'm talking about, you know what I mean, as using this as a reference, you know what I mean, the Lord is shifting the house of Israel, you know what I mean, it's like with Great Millstone, you know what I mean, the Lord is, you know what I mean, shifting all these, you know, niggas out, and, you know, and basically bringing new fruit in, you know, to try them, you know what I mean, to see, you know, basically, you know what I mean, if they are, basically, if they are of the elect, man. I mean, that's why you see a lot of, you know what I mean, shit, you know what I mean, people falling out, you know, strange doctrine, vibration, all that stuff like that, and also, you know what I mean, that you see new brothers coming in, you know, to see, you know what I mean, if they're part of the fold, you know, if not, they're gonna be taken out the way, then you got more coming in, you know what I mean, this is a time of, you know what I mean, brothers waking up to this thing.
Yeah, that fruit meat for repentance. You get on the whole Hosea chapter 3, verse 4, Babakashar. Yeah, we looking for that fruit meat for repentance, man. Sometimes you get bad fruit, you gotta cast it out, man. That's that roughly paraphrasing, those are the ones that went by the wayside, man. On that stony ground, man. They allowed Satan to sweep them away, man, you know.
Hosea 3 and 4?
Yeah.
This is Hosea chapter 3, verse 4. And it says, for the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an ephod, and without teraphim. Afterward shall the children of Israel return and seek the Lord their power, and King David, and shall fear the Lord and his goodness in the latter days.
And that's what it is. We're in the latter days. We don't have a physical, actual building. You know, we don't have a king ruling over us at this present moment in the physical world. We don't have an ephod anymore. We don't have any of that stuff, the lamb sacrifice, you know. It's all spiritual now, man. You know, brother got another point they want to bring out of now.
I got 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 10. It says, now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you. And that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
That's beautiful.
So basically, the 144 elect men, elect is going to be speaking the same doctrine, man. No, we ain't going to be a whole bunch of groups speaking different doctrines. You know what I'm saying?
That's why, you know what I mean, we have to dwell in unity as a brotherhood, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? According to Ephesians, you know what I mean? Same body, same mind, same doctrine, and same Lord, you know? That's how it always is, man, you know?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And also, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I mean? Brothers make mistakes, you know, discourse sometimes, but, you know what I mean? But you got to be wise and deal about it. Say, hey, brother, you know, going off, say, hey, okay, what did I did wrong? You know what I mean? Let's agree, or, like, you know what I mean? Let's call our brothers so that we can get the situation handled, you know what I mean? Because the scripture talks about, you know what I mean? Let everything done be decently in order.
That's work. So we ain't gonna be meeting with you other camps and going to y'all goddamn cookouts neither, man. Because y'all don't speak the same thing. Period, man. You know? Hey, with that, we're gonna end it, man. We want to say, call Halal Yahweh.